welcome to Emoji 2 TV. We're glad to be back for another year of excited high school basketball. My name is Coach Danzy, and I'm alongside my partner, Coach Fuller. This is our second season this year, and tonight's matchup will be Shaker High School versus Albany High School. Coach, what are your expectations for tonight's game?
Well, what I can expect from tonight's game, Coach, is going to be a tall order for Albany High, because when you're dealing with a 6'9", 6'10", front court, it makes it really difficult when you're talking about Sloan Seymour and Jake Cook. It makes it very hard. So it's going to be a tough night for Albany High to come out and deal with that kind of size. I expect Shaker with his opening night to come out and try to impose their will. We had the opportunity to sit down with Coach Haver, and they talked about revision and coming back and getting off to a good start this season. So I'm expecting them to come out. Albany High got to try to keep this game close in order to stick around and try to take their shots when they can, Coach.
Yes, Albany High coming off a loss to Academy at home with the Falcons nest by over 30 points. So they need to rebound right now and show everybody in the conference that they're serious business. So it's a tall order tonight for them. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, we definitely can see what they can do. And Coach Brown, he got to really get these guys up and get them ready. But also understand that this is a tall order. This might not be indication of where your season may go.
That's right. The Bison a 3-point lead. There's Jack Bush goes up. Ray Burt seems to be a fabulous transfer.
Oh, for real.
From Watervliet for the Bisons so far, Coach. What do you think about this guy?
Yeah, he's filling it up real early, Coach. He got 5 quick points on the out to start, and Shaker's showing a little pressure. We'll see how Albany High handles it.
Trevor Johnson tries a hook shot, no good. Rebound by the Bisons. On the Falcons. The Bison will inbound the ball.
That's 2 quick turnovers by Albany High. Albany High has a propensity to turn over the ball, have struggles. We've seen this last year. This is something that they definitely got to cure if they're going to be able to hang around in this game. Turnovers will put them away really fast, Coach. Albany High looks like they're settling for a 3-2.
Long ball by Sloan. Rim is uncommon. Rebound by Jack Bush for the putback. The shortest guy on the court looks like. Getting rebounds out there. Little out of control there. I thought Keyshawn
right now.
With 5:59 remaining in the first quarter. He went there kind of early.
Yeah, he makes some.
We got Tommy Harbert come into the game. He's a junior, 5'8" junior. 6'1" junior, I'm sorry, excuse me. Against the Academy game, Coach, the Falcons played. The guy that just came in, Tommy, he got a dunk in court. So the guy could definitely finish around the rim like he just did there.
Yes, right on cue, coach. Turnover, turned it into 2 points. Got you.
Devin Mahoney scores on the bucket and the horn. He would go to the free throw line shooting one. Tommy Haber, coach, who just checked in. He had 5 points against the Academy. That one dunk in court late in that game when it was, the game was definitely, already in his favor. But he looked real good on his jumping ability there. Free throw was good by Mahoney.
Yeah, Mahoney was a kid we had the opportunity to sit out too when we did that preseason.
But still, by Jack Bush. Nice pass to Mahoney.
Hey, tell our coach got to get a timeout here.
Mahoney in the interview, coach, he was very, very excited about the season. He said he wanted to really get to, win the sectional title and possibly even more, he said in the interview. Yeah,
this guy really was looking forward to leading this team back to the sectional playoffs and advancing further. He was like, I'm a senior this year. We really want to put this team on our backs and really go forward. We know we have the tools to take to get it done.
Okay. We're inbound the ball with 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. Score is 14-2 in favor of the Bison. Goes up, rebound by Tommy Harbor. He missed it. Going the other way on the fast break. Pass to Burt. Burt goes up, gets blocked. Good defense by the Falcons that time. Keyshawn is unable to handle.
I mean, Coach, you got to really probably look at that as another turnover, Coach. That was something that I thought that he should have been able to get corralled and got into his possession and went the other way with it.
The Bison looked to trigger the ball in. Got in the corner. Coach, what can you say earlier about this guy from Watervliet, the transfer, Ray Burt, right now?
He's fitting right into their plans right now. I can see where the coach said earlier on in the interview that it was a pleasure to have him come around and that he's going to give them good minutes on the court, and he's doing that now.
Jack Bush shot the three on guy. There's that height advantage, 6'10". Jack Cook with the rebound and putback. You can't teach height, Coach.
You can't teach height, Coach. And that's what's going to be the Achilles heel for Albany High tonight, to be able to try to keep them off of the boards. Those guys are so big. And then they're getting in transition real fast. Shaker is getting the ball off the glass and going with it.
Good cut, flashing by Tommy Harbor.
Harbor's added some little offense for the Falcons off the bench. He got 3 earlier.
4 points. There's Sloan Seymour from long distance. AT&T.
One 7-footer get you, then the other 7-footer come and get you.
Not quite 7 foot, Coach. He's 6'6".
I know. I'm speaking a little bit hyperbole here.
Yeah. Get a foul here. Albany High's first team foul. Bison's first team foul on Devin Mahoney. Jack Bush goes to the bench, get a well-deserved break. Keyshawn gets the ball on the baseline, penetrates, kicks out. Nice pass. John cannot hit it. The ball comes off the top of the rim, or the backboard actually. Violation that was go to the Bison. Anthony Jean-Pierre checks in. Number 1 for the Bison. Sloan Seymour, left, wide open. Coach, you got to stick to that guy like glue.
Yeah, that guy can step out and can knock down threes like that, and they can hurt you on the inside, and then you got Seymour on the other side. I mean, you got Cook on the inside. It's hard. We got a long night.
2 big threes already, Coach, with 3:18 remaining in the first quarter. Rebound by Devin Mahoney. That's that tough as nails guys, Coach, right there. Mahoney, Jamie Haver talked greatly about him, and you can see why.
Yeah, we love our hard hat, lunch pail type of guys.
The foul was on Albany High Falcons, Caleb John. We got a stoppage of play here. We got some little physicality down low. The referees, the veteran referee, Patty McGraw, is making sure he cleans up that early in the game.
Yeah, but he's joined by his partner, Tom Juliet.
We got Albany High also brought in Kevin Steele, the sophomore Falcon. We'll see what he does tonight. Cook right there with a mid-range jumper for 2 points. The big fella, Sean Ranger, on the jumper. Steal by Devin Mahoney. The 6. Oh! Flush it. Devin Mahoney. The 6'4" senior. Caleb John comes right back at him.
Wow. What a flush by Mahoney.
Mahoney showing the bunnies, coach.
Yes.
Up, and away. They got Cook posted. He vacated it. He's going outside, coach. There's Jean Pierre, gets the rebound. A lot of active bodies by the Bison right now, coach.
Yeah, along with their height and size, man, their guards are speedy, quick, and gets to the ball as well, giving them second and third opportunities.
Mahoney with the pull-up. Nice move by Mahoney, the senior.
Yeah, Mahoney, that's a nice drive and pull-up. He's coming out energetic, and he's ready to play.
Keyshawn looks to penetrate. His call for two. His call for happy feet there. The ball would go to the Bison. Keyshawn was a high scorer against the Academy with 14 points. They're going to need to get him going if Albany High get back into this game. The score is 28-6 with 1:55 remaining in the first quarter.
Albany High has 7 first quarter turnovers, coach. It's no way in the world they can even sniff to stay around in this game if they don't put that under control, coach. They're already outmatched and undersized dealing with this team now, and to add turnovers would be a nightmare for them.
Sloan spots up, knocks down his third three with 1:45 remaining in the first quarter.
Wow, this kid is 3 for 3 already, coach.
Sloan Seymour with the block. Tommy Harbor looks to penetrate, draws a foul on Jake Nelson. Sophomore. Jake Nelson, a sophomore for the Bison. He got to get a lot of experience right now. Come off the bench.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for Coach Haber to get guys like that in the game when you have when you pull it out of a nice lead like this and get them some experience.
31-6, first quarter lead. Nice shot by Marvin Campbell, off the bench. Marvin Campbell against Academy has 6 points. He had 2 threes in that game against Academy. Devin Mahoney drives and gets fouled. Go to the line shooting 2. That foul will be on Michael Campbell, his first foul.
Mahoney right now has 9 first quarter points with opportunity to go to the strike and make it 11 first quarter points. And just when you come out and you focus on the big guns like Seymour and Cook, this guy comes right in and comes right at you and give you instant offense.
The rim is unkind, the first free throw.
He probably has to calm those nerves down and he come out with being so high.
That's the first thing we've seen him do wrong. That might be Achilles heel for him this year. The free throw. Oh, he missed both, coach.
Yes, he did.
That could be Achilles heel for a Shaker team this year. Let's keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we got to watch that real closely, but won't be too many other things, I'll tell you that much.
That's so true. Not tonight anyway. The sophomore drives in. Kevin Skill. Rebound by the Falcons. Good rebound. And down low. Nice move by Xavier Bolden, the 6'4" senior. Bolden had 5 points versus Academy last outing. Looking to increase that this game. Bolden has a strong body at 6'4", coach. Let's see if he can put that to use as this game progresses.
Cook checks back in the game too, coach.
Jake Cook?
Yep.
Pulls up. Knocks it down. Trevor Johnson. Trevor Johnson had 9 points against Academy.
I gotta like the fact that Albany High is fighting, but they're not laying down. They're battling. We know they're overmatched, but they're battling.
Kevin. Got his hand caught in the cookie jar there, Coach. I'm sorry. I stepped on your toes there.
No, that's fine. I like the fact that Albany High is actually battling. They're not laying down. They're actually battling.
Well, that's what you can do when you're down 31-13 with 20.8 seconds in the first quarter.
Well,
you think they can keep that going.
Right.
To get back into the game.
Sorry about that. Yeah, you're right. Hopefully you continue to try to fight and fight and fight.
Mahoney dumps it down to Cook for 2. Cook for the 2.
Nice and smooth.
The ball got loose there, recovered by the Falcons. Time ran out, unaware of the shot clock. At the end of the first quarter, the Bison 33, the Falcons 13.
As we get ready to start the second quarter, Coach, right now we got Devin Mahoney with 9 first quarter points. Sloan Seymour got 9 points as well, 3 3-pointers. We got Jake Cook with 6, Ray Burt with 5, Bush with 4. For Albany, we got Johnson with 3, John with 2, Bolden with 2, and Campbell with 2.
Okay, Albany starts out the second quarter with the ball, looking down low to the big fella, Xavier Bolden, for his second field goal of the game.
It's like Shaker was content to play inside out, which I like that method.
The rebound attempt by Cook was on time. Bush with the steal.
Oh.
Put that dunk. Didn't elevate high enough on that one. But he did draw the foul. He goes to the line shooting 2. Taylor John in charge of the foul.
You got 2.
That's Taylor John's second personal foul. Watching that. Shooting a 1-and-1 after the next foul. So on Albany High. Cook knocks down the first free throw. I guess free throw's not a problem for Cook here.
No, not Cook.
Knocks down the second. Right now he's 4 for 4 in the free throw line. Sloan is back in the game.
Shakers applying pressure with a 1-2-2.
Sloan stops and pops.
That's a tough shot from long range.
Rebound, outlet.
Don't get on the edge, son.
Good. Trevor Johnson got back on defense. Good hustle there. That might have been a banger.
Yeah, everyone was going on his head in a minute. I know that's what he had in his mind. Now Shake.
Triggered in. Good steal there by Michael Campbell. He draws a foul on Ray Burt. Ball taken underneath. Were you saying there, Coach, if I rudely interrupted you?
Shaker has to be mindful of is to make sure that they keep the gas on the pedal right now. You don't want to give Albany High no type of hope, no anything.
Right. There's 6:50 remaining in the second quarter. The score is 35 Bison, the Falcons 15. Campbell gets the ball in the mid-post area. Throws up a shot, no good. Rebound by Sloan.
I like the way Shaker just continues to push the ball down your throat. This inside to your big. It's hard to stop him down inside. Oh.
Turnover by Cook. They felt he got bumped down there, no call. The ball would go to the Falcons.
That's 4 first half turnovers by the Bison.
Cook was like he's shaking up a little bit, Coach. Keep an eye on that. Oh, great! He moved his feet there. Excellent, Coach. Big guy, 6'10", moving his feet like that.
You gotta love it.
Wow. Shaker will trigger the ball in. Taylor John, third personal foul. He will definitely get subbed up. I think he's going to the bench now. Coach John.
And that's considered a team control foul where you want to shoot a one-on-one in that situation.
Burt drives in, thought he got bumped, no foul. Take it out of bounds. Gets in a 2-3 and out of bounds play. Burt looks to penetrate. Kick again. Extra passing on the team coach is immaculate.
Great ball, Roaches.
Goes up, gets bumped. Doesn't score the bucket, but he goes to the line shooting 2. Coach, you think Cook needs to make those, Coach?
Yeah, he's definitely needs to cash in on those.
First personal foul. Coach, he had a couple opportunities already down there, getting bumped a little bit. He's, not finishing the play. I think he needs to finish the play. What do you think?
Those are ones he has to definitely cash in. You got to make those and ones. Those are point blank range layups. You may got a little bit of contact, but other than that, you got to make sure you cash those in.
This is the first free throw, Coach. In and out in the second one. That one there, like it went off.
It looked like it went off with Blue, and that's like one of those other things where it almost not in the stat sheet a turnover, but it almost counts as a turnover. You had it in your possession, you should have corralled it in. It went off your hand, and it gives the ball back to the Bisons. Something you can't afford right now.
5:50 remaining in the second quarter. Jack Bush takes control of the point guard position. Direct everybody, getting Burt to come on up. To trigger the offense in. The Shaker's taking their time here, Coach. There, no rush at all.
Yep. I like what Shaker's doing. They're running like a motion type of offense against the zone. You gotta like that, and this is what you get inside. Excellent job.
Pass there, Coach. Wow. That's passing ability by Burt.
Awesome.
Impressive. There's Campbell shooting 3. Rim is on Khan. Paul Wilson there with the rebound. There's Campbell again. Shoots it. No good. Trevor Johnson rebound. Put back. Trevor Johnson with the rebound. Getting big down low.
I mean, and they're getting like second and third opportunities against this team. I mean, you can look at a situation.
Quick hands there, Coach.
Yeah.
Got to steal. You got Jack Bush there being a little over-aggressive there. Knocked over Marlon Campbell. The 14th foul on the Bisons. 4:52 remaining. Score is 37. Bison. Falcons 17. All right, Falcons get it in. Trevor Johnson pulls, knocks it down from long distance.
He has 8 first half points. He's keeping them relevant right now, hanging around. And where if they made a nice run, they'd be in striking distance right now.
37 to 20 right now. And 4 Devin, a nice move, but couldn't finish it.
That was a strong move by him, and he's getting interior.
Omar Smith goes in. Strong rebound by Cook. Pushing to Sloan. Looking to do something here. Devin goes in, drives, and finishes it this time. I'm taking to the basket mode right now, Coach.
I'm driving it right down your throat, going downhill. Let my big fellas come in and clean up the glass and do what they need to do. And
Bison, Falcons 20.
And the way those guys talk to one another, you can tell they don't mind whoever takes the wheel. They talked about not caring about personal stats and who won't care who does it, as long as it gets done. And that's these guys' mindset coming into the season this year.
You definitely can feel that and see that with this team.
Absolutely, it's showing.
Enjoy playing with one another. Omar Smith with the free throw line jump shot, no good. Throws in and out. They kick it up with Devin. Just knocked away. Okay, the ball's triggered in. Sorry about that technical difficulties. Devin looks to dump it down to Sloan, but wasn't ready. Turnover, Bison.
Shaker amassed 6 first half turnovers at this juncture in the game.
Omar, another try on the 3, misses. That's like his third 3, and he's like 0 for 3, 0 for 2 right now for the 3. Good kick by Burt. We're in the man-to-man, Coach. Nice stop and pop by Ray Burt.
And he has 7 first half points.
There's a block there by Devin Mahoney. Sloan throws it away. Over 2 inches there. They got Jack Cook on the bench right now, getting a little breather. They brought in Zach Snyder to replace him.
I think Shaker is okay. No, they're still playing.
Jack Snyder coming in being aggressive with his hands, active hands. He's 6'3". He's a senior.
Shaker seems to be in like a 2-3 type of zone here. No.
Turnover. Devin Mahoney passes up. GPR couldn't finish. But Snyder grabs the rebound. Puts it up, gets grabbed, goes to the line, shooting 2. The foul's on Leandro Mija. His first team foul. The first one rattles around the rim, knocks around, and drops in for him. They also subbed in the sophomore guard, Anthony Clayton, the 5'9". Snyder rolls it out in the second one. Oh, G. Pierre gets the rebound, throws it up, and it drops.
Wow, another offensive rebound right there. Good putback.
Omar Snife loses the ball at the free throw line. Active hands by the Bison. G. Pierre looks to penetrate. Then Mahoney kicks it over. We got Sloan and Cook out the game right now, Coach, with 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 44 Bison, 20 Falcons.
Well, it looks like Cook is at the table set to come in.
Finish. Junior Pierre gets foul from behind from Leonardo Mijek. Second foul. 10th T foul. They're being a double bonus for here on out for the Bison.
On the line, shoot 2. Number 1, Anthony Jean-Pierre.
Knocks down the first one. Jean Pierre. Tommy Habers checks back in. He replaces Leonardo Mija, who has 2 personal fouls. Second one's unkind by Jean Pierre. We got Cook checked back in the game. He gets ran into by Clayton.
That is his first personal.
Tommy goes in, loses the ball. There's a scrum for the ball. Jump ball. Ball will go to Shaker.
That's Albany High's 11th turnover in the first half.
Wow. Coach, another Suburban Council action tonight. We got Boston Spa at Columbia. We got Averill Park at Guilderland. We got Mahonison, I believe, at Colony.
Oh, we got a light night tonight.
Bombs away by Andrew Bennett. The score is 48 Bison, 20 Falcons. Okay, Keyshawn drew the foul there. The ball will be taken out of bounds. He got fouled on the ground there. That foul's on Andrew Bennett. First personal foul. Tommy, grab it. Good grab. Jump ball. Albany will retain the possession. There's 1:04 remaining in the first half. Bison 48, Falcons 20.
It looks like right now, Coach, it's like the official is it's a new rule now in Section 2, and we'll talk more about it. And I know we have one of our officials in the studio with us, Mr. Smith.
Yes, Mr. Smith.
He'll be coming in the studio with us to explain something. But it's a new rule this year where you can actually give a coach a warning before giving him a technical foul and just make notation of it in the book. And I think that's what Coach Brown just got from one of the officials.
Okay, Smith there lost the ball, then John Pierre got it from him. And then he got back into the play. Both players fell to the floor and got a tie up there. Bison will retain possession.
Great substitution by the coach right now. You want to get offense in, so he brings Seymour in. You got the last 50 minute right here. You definitely want to get these guys in, maybe get a bucket here or something going.
Got the sophomore guard in for the Bison right now, Coach.
Yeah,
you got Sloan in the high post. Oh, they put a high-low action right there. Rolls off the finger of Cook. That body should have been lobbed in the air, Coach.
Yeah, I agree. Excellent job. Yeah, exactly what I thought. Offensive decent substitution right now. Keep them close to the bench. Don't want to pick up no silly fouls down the stretch, but you do need his offense when possible.
Okay, 1-and-1 coming up. Anthony Clayton, his second foul already.
He gets two quick ones coming off the bench.
The sophomore got to be a little more heady than that, more poised. So Smith will go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1.
And Coach gets Seymour right in again. And looks like he's going to get Mahoney right in as well. Well, he didn't get him in time, so he'll be at the table waiting to check in.
Jake Bush as well. First one is good by Smith. Checks out Anthony Bennett. And Connor McHugh. Both players check out there. He got the sophomore in, Coach, with 2 fouls.
Yeah, right now you probably can afford to give him some good experience. Shaker probably will try to hold the one shot unless they get something easy here going to the basket. Yeah, look like they might be intent.
Turnover by
turn the ball over.
Bush.
No, that's not what Coach had in mind on that play right there.
Checks back in, Coach. Takes out Sloan. Oh, Snyder, Coach, off the bench, the 6'3" senior. Keyshawn with the quick hands to stop that penetration. That fast break transition right there. Great hands.
That was a nice block right there. That's what you call a stuff.
Yes.
That was a straight stuff.
He's doing his job right now. That's the guy that's doing his role right now.
Absolutely.
That's a role player, and he's doing it very well.
The kind of guy you come off and say to me, give me strong 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do all you have, and then come back to the bench. And a guy like that is happy to play his role.
That's right.
You need those kind of guys to be successful too.
Oh, tap there by Jake Cook off the Devin Mahoney missed mid-range jumper.
Your score, Shaker 50, Albany 21.
Time score is Shaker High Bison 50, Albany High Falcons 21. That's the halftime break. We're back in a few moments to break down the halftime.
Coming off the first half, we had starting with Shaker. Leading scorers was Jake Cook with 12, Ray Burt with 7, and Jake Bush with 4. And Mahoney had 11 first half points as well.
The foul right there, draw on Sloan. Is sticking his hand in the cookie jar there. Caleb draws the foul on Sloan. First team foul by the Bison in the second half. Sloan Seymour, first team foul.
And for Albany High, Johnson is leading for 8 points, Bolden with 4, and Harbor with 2. We'll see what Albany High comes out with the second half and tries to get started and try to chip it to this lead. I presume Shaker will continue to do what they're doing and try to increase their lead and polish what they're doing, be more efficient. It's their first game out, so the coach is looking to run some things, get them in their offense, and get a good flow going.
Long rebound. Burt gets it, penetrate. Oh, he slips through there. Oh, look, left hand. Doesn't get it. Cook using that height and size down there. Rebound, get hit in the head. First team foul on Albany.
Charge the foul to number 12, Caleb John. That is his fourth personal.
Caleb John has his fourth personal early in the third quarter with 7:15 remaining in the third quarter.
That's real early, Coach.
Mahoney shoots the three. Rim is unkind. Go the other way. High hand on the D. Oh, Stiff knocks down the three in the corner. Mahoney goes strong to the basket and draws the foul. That was Stiff for Albany High's first three. First three after all the shots he took it so far. Good to see. I know he's happy to see one go down.
Yeah.
Definitely going to look to complete the three-point play. Hits the posterior. Rebound by Stiff. Keyshawn penetrates, kicks. Johnson, no good. Got a foul there on Jack Bush. Second team foul for the Bison.
I like what Albany High is doing, Coach. Albany High is...
Bush third personal, Coach. Excuse me. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's something noteworthy of mentioning. But I like what Albany High is doing. They'll just keep playing scrappy and scrappy and scrappy. And as a coach, when you know you're outmatched and, hold up, we got a foul here.
Go on, offense. Goes against the offense. Foul on Trevor Johnson.
Number 12, Caleb
I'm sorry, 12. Caleb John. What? He fouls out, Coach.
Wow.
Caleb John fouls out, Coach.
Wow.
With 6:31 remaining in the third quarter.
Wow.
Bison 52, the Falcons 24.
That is a real early exit.
Albany High fan base over there clapping up for him. An early exit.
That's an extremely early exit. I mean, if this is a guy that you really was dependent on, you might want to try to get him out of the game as quick as possible. When you got
Tommy Haver come in to check in for him, Coach.
When he got his fourth foul, you might want to check him out of the game at that point. He already showed the propensity that he couldn't self-regulate himself by not committing certain fouls or even silly fouls. So at that point in time, you might want to just get him out the game and give him a breather.
Burt drives in and finishes.
Nice and smooth, too. And he has 9 points at this juncture.
Great addition for the Bison having Burt on his team this year. Wow. This can be really fascinating to watch, Coach, this year with the Bison.
When you start talking about, you got a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout by Shaker.
That foul was committed by Cook, his first personal foul.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, Coach. When you have a team where you got bigs and you got every position filled, you got everything else that you needed, you always got to have a general. I mean, you're a general.
Yes,
you know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
You got to have a general to ride the ship. You got to have a captain to ride the ship. You got to have a general to lead the army. You got to have that person that can put people in positions that can be successful at.
Yes.
Setting up your teammates, being the extension of the coach, and doing those things on the floor. And this year, you got to say Shaker has that.
Yes, they do.
And Ray Burt. So you're looking to really do some good things moving forward.
Coach, I love his vision on the court. I love his poise. I love his confidence. I love his swag out there, Coach.
Yes.
He feels totally at ease. He feels totally at home. He feels relaxed. He's just as a coach, I will feel at ease myself having him as my point guard.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like we said, when we get into talking about point guards, we're talking about extensions of the coach.
Right.
Makes your nights be able to rest a lot easier at home.
Yes,
you rest your head real nice knowing you got a guy that can definitely ride the ship for you.
Oh, he knocks down the first one, Tommy Haber. What do you think about, since we're on the conversation on point guards, what do you think about Lonzo? ball over there in the Lakers right now. What his performances are just so far this season.
Yeah, see, the thing about Alonzo is that what people need to understand about Alonzo is that he's still relatively young. I mean, whether you like it or not, you got to give his father a lot of credit. His father did a lot of hype machine and got him in opportunities and situations that was advantageous for them and worked out for them monetarily wise. So you got to look at that as, hey, he made it work for him. Far as the expectations of the kid, you got to give the kid some time. You got to get adjusted to. You go from college from a 30 games to a 82-game season, the physicality of the game and all those things, coach. So you got to give this kid time. I think he'll be fine, though.
Right. Cook is battling down there. Rebound by the Falcons. We had Tommy Haver score last time for the Falcons.
Oh, Mahoney's on the break. He comes up strong. Oh.
Cook rebounds it, puts it in nice and easy. Demon is really attacking the basket this year, Coach.
I mean, Coach, let me get your take on the whole Lonzo Ball thing. What do you think about him and his thus far his time spent in the NBA and the expectations and things of that nature?
Well, I agree with you totally. I don't want to spend time on Lonzo. I really want to talk about him pulling the father, LeVar Ball, pulling his son out of UCLA.
Oh, okay.
You know, that seemed like a very tricky situation there when you got a younger one coming from behind to go. He's still going to have the younger son go to UCLA. So that seems kind of, you know, a little awkward, to say the least, you know, with him sending one kid there and taking one out who's there presently. So I'm a little confused there. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, Trevor Johnson just got the opportunity. He got an and one and drew a Cook, which is Cook's
second foul. Trevor goes up, completes the three-point play.
My thoughts on that is that I believe that UCLA basically wanted to probably be done with the whole his father fiasco, dealing with that whole matter, and just wanted to move in a different direction.
Oh, okay.
That's what I believe. You know what I mean?
So you thinking? So the younger son, the youngest one, he's going there.
I know. Well, I mean, right now he's committed.
Right.
That could change.
Yes, that's true. We got a turnover there by Mahoney, Coach. That's going to be one issue I think Mahoney's going to have this year. You know, being over-hyped sometimes and is maybe going outside his comfort zone, trying to do things that maybe, you know, he just not has prepared himself to do. So him being able to monitor himself, keep himself calm, play within himself, still bring that hunger, still bring that fight, still bring that tenacity, you know, still bring your lunch pail, your hard hat, all that good stuff. But at times I think you need to really make sure that you're under control at the same time.
I totally agree with you. Now, what I will say to kind of offset that a little bit is that it's the first night out, first game out. He's very excited about the team they have. They came up short last year. He talked about it when we sat down with him about having a backcourt mate in Ray Burt.
Yes.
Where he don't have to handle all of his point guard responsibilities. He can pass that off. So I think for him, he's probably just excited tonight to be in his new role. He loved his role. He came out and gave 9 quick points. So it's probably just getting those jitters under control and understanding that, okay, now you can kind of calm down. This is what you're going to be rolling with. This is what you're going to be rocking with. You're good. So I think that's one of those things with him. He's just excited.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm Coach Haver, I gotta love the problem. The problems you have, you gotta love them.
Unforced turnover. Burt tried to save it, but his foot touched on the line there. Falcons will retain possession. The referees, coach, are talking here about something. What could that possibly be about? Because the ball went out of bounds by one.
They was talking about whether we should
reset the shot clock?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And he's wondering whether the shot clock should be reset or not. And I think what the officials are determining right now.
He had possession.
Possession was established, and then Albany High got it back. So that's why the reset of the shot clock.
Haver's still fighting for every call, coach. Even though he's up big right now, he's still up there fighting for his players, coach.
Yeah, see, one thing you got to understand about coaching is just because you're up by 20 or something, it doesn't stop. You're coaching right now for sectionals. You're coaching for the second half of the season. You're coaching for all those things right now. So just as the players got to sharpen their skills, as a coach, you got to sharpen your skills too.
That's right. Oh, he got the ball like the ball got soft on it. Cook couldn't hold on. I mean, Mahoney couldn't hold on to the ball there.
And then he committed a foul, but that may speak to what you were talking about, Coach, earlier when you just stated, about what you previously mentioned about him being a little bit over exuberant, at times, and maybe doing a little bit too much. It doesn't speak to that nature. So that would be something that you need to work on. The coach obviously might have saw and picked up on it as well, and took a little time to put him to the bench to have a little conversation with him.
Right, it's his third personal foul. That's what sent him to the bench. The Blue Bison, 58. Albany High Falcon, 30. With 4:20 remaining in the third quarter.
And so we first the fortunes here because earlier on in the first half, it was Shaker who was in the bonus and was going to the line early. Now she's Albany High. They're in the bonus, and they're going to the line to have an opportunity to put some points on the board while the clock is stopped, which by all means, that's what you want if you're in an Albany High situation.
That's right. There's Trevor Johnson. Knocks down both.
And he has 12 this juncture in the game.
Hit the wire.
It was deflected on Albany High and hit the wire, so it would maintain
possession by the Bison.
Now he can't run the baseline. He has to keep a designated spot right there on the floor.
That Albany is showing some pressure here, Coach.
I like it. Why not?
Skip pass. Jack Bush looks to penetrate. Oh, nice cross. Skip pass. In and out. Cook with the rebound. Gets fouled. I would like Cook to get that rebound, Coach. Stand strong and just take someone up with him.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, come on.
Power up strong no matter who's around you. Bring them up there with you if they're hanging on your arm or whatever.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
First one on Gone.
See, now, if I'm the coach right now, Shaker right now, I'm saying, hey, guys, we're not going to play to the scoreboard right now.
Makes the second one.
We're going to play hard the whole rest of the game here. There's no let-ups, there's no let-downs, none of that kind of stuff. No, I don't want to play in ebbs and flows.
You got, Tommy Harbor there gets to call for the happy feet. The possession will go to the Blue Bison.
Albany High right now has 13 turnovers for the game, and the Bison has 10.
They tried to trap Burt. Look how smart Burt was. Get rid of that ball when the pressure came. Very heady guard.
Yeah.
Nice look. Beautiful look. Cook got to be moving on that, Coach.
I was kind of a little bit errant passing. In that situation, you kind of expect the ball to come to you so you can kind of just take it and gather yourself and go right up. It was kind of lead a little bit in a little bit.
Gets fouled there. Stiff gets fouled. He would go to the line shooting two. That's the 8th team foul by the Bison.
So Cook just picked up his 4th personal foul right now, and we have a substitute at the table set to check in.
Andrew Bennett about to check in, Coach. Missed the first free throw by Stiff. He replaces Jack Bush. Stiff knocks down the second free throw. The pressure is still up by the Falcons.
Yeah, Shaker.
Oh, look at Burt.
Oh.
Look at Burt, Coach. Oh, good tap away by the Albany Falcon. Got fouls on Xavier Bowden.
Charge the foul to number 22, Xavier Bowden.
He gets 4th personal foul.
Substitution number 50, Paul Wilson.
Sloan gets the ball inside, spins inside, scores.
Sloan Seymour for the Blue Bison.
The young guard there for the Falcons, Kevin Steele.
Seymour has 11 points.
Looks to penetrate. Coach, you know, Kevin Steele used to be in our program back in the day when he was a young fella. His father is our buddy. Goes in and out. Doesn't drop for the young sophomore.
Yeah, we always liked that. That kid is a hard hat. Runs, kid plays hard. He gives it his all, and he leaves every bit of it that he has on the floor. You can always expect that kid to give you 110%.
That's right.
No matter.
That's why I wasn't surprised when I saw him on varsity.
At all.
You got a short little body too on him. Like he do a lot of push-ups at home. We know Dad is definitely pushing him on that.
You better believe it. And we all know football is the #1 sport.
Yes, sir. Bird penetrates. Left hand finish.
Wow.
This kid is going to be
good. This kid's a big addition to this team. And he has 11 points.
He's stepping up too in classifications. You know, go from C all the way to AA.
Yes.
Not missing a beat at all. Wow.
He's in his comfort zone. He's right in his element. And thank you for giving me 2'6'9", 6'10".
Oh, to get the screen up top for Sloan. Comes up short. Paul Wilson with the rebound for the Falcons. Dumped it down to Smith. He scores. Good pass by the little guard there.
Here's Ray Burt again, pushing the floor. Good driving kick.
Pierre comes up short.
Yeah, Burt's going to give his team a lot of opportunities. You can see this year.
Good pass. It went off his fingers and hit Cook on the shoulder. Cook gets subbed out, and Andrew Bennett gets subbed out. Snyder returns, coach. The block shot king.
The stuff.
And Jason Mill comes in too to replace the Blue Bison.
You got to screen a little bit, screening up top in action.
Yep.
Shaker's in the 2-3. I would like to see Shaker once. I mean, not that they need to go in it right now, but I wouldn't mind seeing them playing a little man.
Yeah, just see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Get a feel for it. Because, Coach, you also want to work on some. I mean, the score looks the way it looks. You still want to work on some things as well, I think, right?
Absolutely. I actually thought that earlier on, and now the score will not indicate anything that I'm about to say like it really matters.
Right.
However, it was a time in the game where Albany High was putting up a fight far as not scoreboard perspective, but just being scrappy. And I thought they got a lot of second and third opportunities from them playing zone.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would like to see Shaker play a little man-to-man just to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, down the road, I can presume that at some points in times in games, they're going to have to play a little man-to-man.
We saw Cook early in the game, Coach, slide his feet and get that charge. That was, for a 6'10 guy, that's, impressive to see. The guy was at least about 4 or 5 inches shorter than him.
Absolutely.
And he stayed right with him, So.
And beat him to the baseline in the spot and got the charge, yeah.
Yes. So you have athletes, let them display some of that on the defensive end as well as the offensive end.
Absolutely.
Pierre grabs the pass with the skip pass to Sloan. He turns it down, drives to the basket, goes up, gets fouled. He goes to the line shooting 2.
Now, see, on that situation right there, I didn't think Sloan should have been content by staying in the corner. He waited in the corner a long time while that ball was on the opposite side of the court. If you crash in, you might be getting an alley-oop on that. You might get a layup on that. He was content to hang in that corner for a very long time.
Maybe he know that particular teammate can't throw alley-oop, so why go in there? He might know his teammate better.
Something wrong with the layup?
Oh. He did alley-oop. That's why I said that.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying what could have been.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The next time, can you please say that?
Worst case scenario, it could be a layup.
That's right.
All right, if you're 6'10 and you're coming in, I want an alley-oop. That's what I'm saying.
He knocks down the free throws.
Sloan has 13 points at this juncture in the game.
Ray Burt gets his third personal.
The big fellas are putting in. You got Sloan with 13 and Cook with 14 right now. Mahoney went to the bench earlier with a little bit of foul trouble, has 13 points in the game.
Oh, he cooled off, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He came out on fire.
Kevin Seal, he got his first point in his varsity career, Coach. He didn't score against Academy.
Oh, it's always good to get off the slide.
Yeah. His first varsity point. Knocks down both. Good for him. The pressure is still up. Sloan for the three. Knocks it down. His fourth three-pointer of the game.
Yes. He got a silky smooth release, too.
Tommy Haver drives in, draws the foul. Yeah, his release, Coach, is this. It's borderline perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's effortless. It's the fluid, fluidity is this right where you want it to be, Coach. There's no hitches. There's a picture perfect
stroke.
Yes.
And if you're Coach Brown, you got to continue to encourage these guys to fight and battle, because when you come off of back-to-back games like this against Academy and against Albany High, clearly being overmatched and losing by a wide margin, that can deal with the psyche of the kids, and you got to do a good job of keeping them up, keeping them motivated, and keeping them active. So right now, I like the fact they're not laying down; they're still fighting.
Giant G. Pierre drives, penetrate with the first layup.
He showed something there, Coach.
Yeah.
He showed a little something there that we hadn't seen all game.
Kevin drives in, couldn't get it. Cook with the rebound. Bison on the push of G. Pierre's hands. Falcons retain possession. Okay, Coach, what are some of the things that you see that Shaker needs to improve on? It ain't much, but could you find something, please, for the viewing public?
Well, I don't know if this is something that I can say improve on, but I know that I would like to have seen him go a little bit more man-to-man.
Yeah.
I think the bigs, I would like them to be a little bit more effective around the 10, a little bit more stronger around the 10.
Right.
But if I keep mentioning things, I'll be reaching.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. All right. Okay, the Bison trigger the ball in, start of the fourth quarter. The score is 70 Bison, 40 Falcons.
Oh, wow, Seymour for three again.
Seymour for three. That's his fourth. Oh, sorry, that's his fifth three-pointer. There's a tussle for the ball over there in the Albany High's bench there. The ball will stay with Albany High. Oh, maybe it will not. Cook is okay.
You gotta like the way Cook dived on the ground for that loose ball, getting after it, especially when you're up by 33 points. That bodes well to a testament to what he brings to the table and what he's trying to accomplish this year.
Little pressure still.
I like the constant pressure that Albany High is bringing.
Air ball, nothing but oxygen. Oh, John Pierre just outworks Tommy Haber for that one. Bumps off Cook's foot. Keyshawn looks up. Tommy Haber goes in. Haber is definitely balling.
So Shaker is basically emptying their bench. Taking the liberty to give some guys some opportunity that ordinarily probably wouldn't get a lot of playing time to let their sneakers touch the floor in this situation. That always helps with good team morale.
Yes, it does. Especially guys who've been working hard in practice.
Absolutely.
You want to give them guys a bone once in a while, Coach.
Absolutely.
Devin Mahoney returns, takes out Jake Cook.
Shaker came in here tonight and definitely imposed their will.
Tommy Haver again, coach. He looks to go. Oh, he goes in and out on him. Oh, yeah, coach. The Falcons are still battling, coach. They're still fighting. Just that it's not going their way.
Right, and you just, this is what you want to see, though. I mean, you want to see a team that, although they're down by a lot of points, they keep battling, keep fighting, keep playing hard. It's still early on in the season. That's what you want to see from a team.
Coach, what you saw from the academy and the Shakers so far, both teams have a common opponent right now, which is Albany High. Both of the teams blew out Albany High. What do you think the chances are in that game for either team, Academy versus Shaker?
Wow. Coach.
Connor McCool scored that last layup down there for the Blue Bison.
And we got a time on the floor by Albany High. Now, to address your point, Coach, what I would say is that would be a very, very intriguing matchup right now. We got a chance to sit down with Albany Academy. We went by their practice and visit them, and we saw what they had, and they're a formidable team.
Oh, man.
They're another team that every position they got what you need in order to compete.
Yes.
So for them and Albany High Shaker, that would be a very intriguing and exciting matchup to see these guys go at it, mano y mano, man for man, you know what I mean?
Right.
And, I'm looking forward to the matchup when it happens, to be honest with you.
Coach, when I saw Albany Academy play, it was a battle with Albany High in the first quarter. It was nothing like this. Shaker just jumped down Albany High's throat right from jump ball. The Albany High game against Academy, Albany was right there, tiff and tuck in the first quarter, going into the second, but then Albany Academy's wore on them. But the biggest thing that I saw, Coach, was the athleticism of Academy. They're just way athletic. I mean, Andre Jackson, Coach, is a highlight reel waiting to explode. That dude had like 4 dunks. He missed 2. One of them he got fouled on. They didn't call a foul, but the guy is incredible. You got Mahoney there, August, who can just shoot from anywhere in the court. So when you step on there, that's his range. And then you got the big guy, Marcus Phelan, who just can block shots, and he like to run down people and block from behind like LeBron does. And then you got the young phenom, the sophomore there, Rob Brown, who, once he gets his stuff together, you're going to see them, put in, they're going to put in high scoring points on teams. I can see them averaging somewhere, once they get their bearings about them, they might average about high 80s, 90s a game, Coach. I can actually see that happening.
Definitely, no question about it. What is it about when you see teams like Albany Academy and Shaker, and we talk about their matchup and them going against one another? It's a difference when you're staring at another big guy. It's a difference when you let a body against a guy. It's a difference when you're going eye to eye with a guy. You know what I mean? It's a lot different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's the kind of matchup you want to see. I see Mahoney finds a stroke here, comes up with a 3-pointer.
His first 3-pointer of the game.
It's easy when you're going against a 5'9", 6'1", 6'2 guy. It's a lot different when a guy's matching up looking you eye to eye, and that's what we want to see in that matchup. Cool. I'm looking forward to that matchup.
Right now, so far, the toughest kid in Section 2 right now, from the games that we saw so far, which wasn't many, so take this with a grain of salt, is Andre Jackson. This kid will dunk on you. It won't be second nature to him to dunk on you. And he has his head by the rim when he dunks the ball.
Wow. So
it could get really crazy in that gym between Shaker and Academy, Coach. That's a must-see game.
Wow.
I hope that game get moved to a bigger gym because it shouldn't be at Academy. That gym is way too small to contain all that electricity in that gym right there.
Yeah.
So you just can't do it.
It's wishful thinking, though, Coach. That game will be at Academy, rest assured.
Oh, boy.
It's wishful thinking, Coach. Academy will jam you in, jam you packed, and not get up that home court advantage. But I did want to allude something earlier you spoke on. You spoke about, like, Shaker came right out, and they jumped on Albany High, as opposed to the come out Albany High kind of hung around a little bit, nip and tuck the first quarter where Albany Academy was. Right. But I think Albany High was at home. Is that correct?
That's right, they were.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes people won't look at those things as bigger differences. Shaker's at home. Shaker's here. They're comfortable.
For home night, opening night game.
Opening night game. They're ready. They got an opponent that they feel they're going to manhandle anyway.
Right.
So they come out with a different type of thing. Whereas when you're at home, you kind of feel a little bit more comfortable. So that could, sometimes there's little things in the game, within the game, that could be the difference sometimes.
Right. Haber trying to get his team in there. The jump ball here. Tommy Harbor, coach, he's fighting out there, coach. He's giving his all. There's no quitting that kid, coach.
There's really no quitting this team. I mean, coaches had these guys up in full court the whole game, and they've been playing the whole game like it's a 10-point game versus a 40-point game. So, to be exact, 37 points.
Nice chip pass there. Oh, dumps it down. The ball fake. Gets fouled, go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
So you got to be content and delighted with that. The fact that, you know, you're down by 37 points, you're coming out playing like you're down by 10.
Right. Sam Nelson will go to the line. The senior, 5'10" forward. He's trying to get his name in the record books tonight. The scoring books tonight, I'm sorry.
And these are the kind of games as a coach you could just you just try to do all that you can do.
Knocks down the first. Yes.
Run what you can run.
Yeah. What are some of the things you would do in a game like this, Coach? Let's talk about as far as Shaker, you being in a league this big. What are some things that you might want to work on?
Well, obviously, when we got up by a sizable margin, I want to work on my plays. I want to work on execution. That becomes the calling card of what we want to do. Because when you get down to games, we want to execute. So with my starters in the game, I would worry about executing more, running my plays through, maybe not hitting the first option, maybe the second, third option, mix up things here and there. So you want to work on things to refine things. Some of the plays that I might have in my back pocket, I might want to work on those type of things and stuff of that nature. So you want to get those guys ready. Then secondly, you of course want to get your bench some minutes in this game because you could presume that they're not going to get a lot of minutes down the stretch in close games. So you want to get those guys minutes, keep them happy. Those guys will be in practice tomorrow, laughing, joking about the layup that he made and the block shot and all those things. So it builds camaraderie and builds team chemistry. So these are the things, if I'm Coach Haber, these are the things that I'm looking at to bring to the table to kind of make my team gel together and get them going in the right direction, Coach.
Okay, now let's take a look. He knocks down the free throw down there for Albany High last trip down. Hey, look at Tommy, Coach. He still go hard. Count the basket. Tommy Haver is still balling out here, Coach.
Yeah, he's been definitely one bright spot for the Falcons tonight, Coach.
Now, Coach, what do you think about? I like it. No, it ain't really about the points with Haver. I like his energy.
Right.
I like how he's getting after it right now. That's what I like about him. Even in a game like this, getting blown out your door's not blown off, but he's still out. You wouldn't even think the game was a blow like this the way he's playing out here. He's not soaking. He's not down his teammates. He's not wallowing. He's going hard.
Yes, playing with a lot of tenacity.
Yes. Now, Coach, now back to the other question. I gave one for the winning team in a blowout. What about for the team that's losing in a blowout? What are you trying to accomplish there?
Well, one of the things that they're doing right now that I want to
what will you do?
I want to continue to play hard. Okay. I want to say the heck with the scoreboard. Don't worry about the scoreboard right now. I need you guys to play hard, and then I want you guys to play smart.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's just play. One of the things that's Albany High's Achilles heel is like they tend to turn over the ball a lot. We want to work on protecting the ball more. We want to work on making better decisions. So these are the things I'm working on these guys with. I'm saying continuously play hard till the clock hits 0-0. It's a long season, guys. And if we're going to get any better, we got to take our lumps, and this is what we have to do.
Clayton drove to the basket there. He would go, he would take 2 free throws.
These guys are huddling up at the foul line right now. You know what I mean? Different things of that nature.
That's Sean Brown's staple, though. He's been there since he's been there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
But other than that, I just would encourage the guys to continue to play hard. I would just play to the zeros in on that clock, no matter what. And we're gonna give it all. And if I see guys that act like we want to play towards the scoreboard, then come have a seat next to me.
That's right.
It's a long season.
Mm-hmm. I think one thing that Sean Brown might learn from this game is that Tommy Haber is a part of guy he can trust. You know what I mean? Like, he can really trust that kid. Look at him, Coach. Look at him now.
Oh, yes. You know, sometimes what get missed in the situations is that guys like him.
Yes.
Guys that may do things that don't show up in the box scores. You know what I mean? Guys that just, dive on the ball for loose balls. They're in the right place at the right time. Tracking down. It's like little stuff that don't show up in the stat. You got a
first free throw.
You got a fast break on the situation, and this guy closes him down, tracks him down, and prevents him from scoring a layup or getting a break. That's the kind of guy he is.
Yes,
that's the kind of guy that you need on your team and you want on the floor. Quiet storm. Just go about your business and go hard about it, and that's what you got to
Body
love.
language, too, coach, is all positive. I don't see him sulking, got his hand on his hips, doing anything negative. I mean, you just got to love the kid, man. You really
He look
do.
focused, man.
Yes.
Focused, man.
Substitution. Number 13, Cameron Decker.
And that's all you can ask is don't play hard. This is not the kind of game you can learn a whole lot from.
No.
I'm not going in the locker room chewing my guys out.
I might not even watch this game.
Yeah, for real.
I mean,
We get on the bus and we getting the heck out of here as soon as possible. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Post-game conversation is short and sweet.
That's right.
I appreciate you guys fighting to the end. It was hard to overcome the size and what they had, but I appreciate you guys fighting to the end and giving their due diligence.
That scout tape is burned. We're not watching that scout tape. No way.
You're not archiving it? You burned it?
There's nothing that tape. If I needed tape to tell me something about this game, I don't need to be coaching.
Yeah, that's true.
You should already know what's going on.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Games like this, you do literally trash.
Yeah.
So are you trashing the first 2 games of the season?
Well, the first game is different. You was down in the first quarter. So I might keep the first quarter.
First quarter.
The first quarter.
Have a good editor. We did this well. We did that well. Don't worry about the other stuff. We did this well. We did that well. Don't worry about that other stuff. We did this well. We did that well. Don't worry about that other stuff.
We use the word you always use, Coach. We're going to take it from a strength-based approach.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anything negative there.
Anything negative. Straight from strength-based approach.
Bombs away. Air ball off Albany. I expect this gym to be packed as the season progresses with this team. I think it could be a fan favorite around here. The people of Latham and Loudonville area, Colony, North Colony area, should be loving this team.
Yes. I mean, can you imagine a battle between the colonies this year, North Colony and South Colony?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the battles this year?
That's a rivalry.
Yeah, it's going to be a heat.
Stepped up now.
It's stepped way up right now.
Wow.
Way up right now.
Isaiah Mole and Will Abar, the point guard.
Yes.
Him and Ray Burt going
at it.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the kind of stuff that high school basketball is made of.
Yes, sir.
Seeing those kind of matchups and Isaiah Mo battling these two 6'10 and 6'9 guys.
Yes. Get a jump ball there on Keyshawn the tip. Keyshawn Wallace had 14 points against Albany Academy. In this game, he has yet to score, Coach, with 2:15 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Wow. Tough night out.
Yeah, tough. Trevor Johnson tried the hook shot there, did not go.
Oh, nice little nifty move there.
Yeah, Jake Nelson scores that.
Now, one of the things that I really didn't notice is that who is Wallace the foregone point guard in this team? Because I'm seeing a little bit. I mean, it's hard right now with the score being what it is. But if there's one thing that I see with Albany High, I wonder who's their glaring point guard. Who's driving this year?
Definitely, from what I saw, is Keyshawn.
Okay.
I think he had he just wasn't himself tonight. Just couldn't get it going tonight. So coach probably tried something new, to go with tonight. The one thing that Sean Brown loves to do from a lot of times that he's been coaching at Albany High is play with the starting lineup a lot. And I think he just needs to stick to need to commit to a solid 5 guys really and ride it out. And maybe you need to have a quick trigger some games. Maybe you might need that. But I think he needs to build a base. a foundation of guys is knowing, what to expect, game in, game out, so that guys can get their mindsets right. When you go into the gym, you not know if you're going to start, even play or something. I can mess with a kid's psyche, I think that you just let a kid know where he stands.
So you're talking in terms of being more consistent with the lineup.
With the lineup.
In terms.
Yes, the lineup. That's all.
That's very important.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just one thing that that could be a less of a distraction. That's all I'm saying.
It could be. No. You have a point there. Because, we know kids do well with consistency.
Right.
So sometimes, especially when they're young and fragile, it's good to have an opportunity to know exactly in a roundabout way in the neighborhood of where I'm going to be, what I'm going to be doing, and different things of that nature. Might be something to look at moving forward down the line.
Yeah, but, also I take that, I say that, but at the same time, we don't know what's going on in practice or what's going on in the hallways at the school or anything like that. Could be some infractions, the reason why some people are in the starting lineup one night and the other night they're not, So, we take it with a grain of salt.
It definitely could be more than meets the eye because sometimes we're dealing with a lot of variables.
Right.
You know what I mean? That sometimes from us sitting up from our vantage point, we might not have, all the information to be able to make a educated, informed decision about what's going on over in your camp. Right. So
that's why I love it up here in the booth, Coach. I love it up here.
I'm always right. I'm always right in the booth.
Yes.
When I was inside, I felt like I was always wrong. Yeah. Up here, I'm always right.
Yeah.
I call the right plays up here. It's so beautiful up here.
Right balls up here.
Right substitutions. Let's do it all up here.
Yeah, it's crazy. 39 seconds left. Fourth quarter. Lolito rolls in and out the toilet bowl. There's Clayton with the rebound. Young sophomore kicks it up. Oh, big fella goes up. Kicks it out for the long three. Knocks it down. Jason Mill just had a mill.
The sophomore Clayton is going to be. He can have the propensity to be a good backup to Ray Burt. I can see him giving Coach Haver some meaningful minutes as the season progresses, him getting more comfortable in that role.
Yeah, he's going to have to because he wasn't the first point guard to come off the bench. It was the other sophomore that came off the bench before him. So I like it's a pecking order right now that I see. And I think Jake Nelson was the first point guard to come off for Ray Burt at tonight's game anyway. So we'll see where he's at in the depth chart as the season goes along.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that assessment.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, game. Albany High 60. Shaker Bison 91.
The Blue Bison will return this.
Mic check. Emoji 2 TV, we're here with winning coach of Shaker High School Bison, Jamie Haver. Coach Haver, you came in, did what you had to do, got a very impressive win right from the start, too. What got into you guys early?
I think they were just opening night. They had a lot of excitement and adrenaline in them, and when you have that in you and the first couple plays go your way, we were able just to snowball it in that first quarter and get things going in our favor.
What message you want to send to your guys off for coming from a victory like this, getting going early in the season, first night out? What's the message you convey to those guys in there?
Oh, this is really, it doesn't mean anything right now. It doesn't mean anything right now. We've got to make sure that we don't get complacent. We know that the struggles that we've had through our preseason, and that we need to make this a norm, and it hasn't been a norm for us. So by no means are we hanging our hat on the first game of the year and what we did today. We've got a lot of work to do ahead of us.
Talk about the addition of Ray Burt and what he meant to this team tonight and captaining the ship for you.
Ray did just an excellent job just settling and being Ray. I think it's the first time we've seen him in live action. Scrimmages are one thing, but seeing him out on the court and picking his spots both on the offense and the defensive end is very important for us. And the most important thing is it allows us to get Devin Mahoney off on the wing. So now we have another scorer out on the wing, which makes us, I think, that much more dangerous.
What's your thoughts about your big fellas tonight and what they brought to the table?
They were themselves. Sloan was able to compete on the defensive end, which is huge for us. And then, Cook, he was aggressive on the rebounds. He took care of the ball. When they got their opportunities, they made the most of it. It was real nice as it wasn't a one-man show on anybody. We really shared the ball well, and, that's going to make things easier for everyone.
Okay. One more question. Early in the preseason, we had an opportunity to sit down with you and your guys. One of the things that they alluded to was being team very oriented and not worrying about individual stats. And I kind of saw that tonight. What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely, and not just the guys on the court, but the guys on the bench all the way through. It was a true team game, and that's something we're looking to build and make a part of our culture.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Congratulations on your victory.
Okay, we're here with a senior guard forward, Sloan Seymour. Sloan, you had a great shooting night. Were you expected to hit 5 threes? Obviously, you do because you hit more than that last year per game. But how was you feeling this night?
I felt good. There's a lot of energy in the gym. I felt that it's hard to describe the feeling you get when you're playing with your best friends too. In a great environment. And I expect to do that. From the body of work I put in. I take pride in that. So. It's not something I take lightly.
And I also saw you in the paint a little more than I seen you last year. And you said in the preseason that you want to, your package has increased. So is that something that you really paid attention to during the offseason?
Yeah, definitely becoming more versatile and not one-dimensional. I don't want people to just view me as a shooter. I want to be more and do more to help my team win, because that'll get us over the hump in crunch time.
What do you take from this game? Is this kind of like not sort of a statement game, but we're not playing no games this type of year? Talk to us a little bit about that.
It's just the serious, senior, kind of attitude. Like, it kind of is a statement game to, prove to everybody that we're not pushovers and not just, all the hype. But we don't look into the hype. We just keep our head forward. We realize we can't stay complacent. We just got to keep getting better each and every day. And in practice tomorrow, we just got to bring our energy, just keep getting better. We can't just goof around like, we play good. That's, it's not going to happen. So.
Now, one of the things that you spoke to us about during the preseason was you guys' willingness to share the ball, play more as a team, not get caught up in individual stats. That's sort of what I saw tonight. What is your thoughts on that?
Yeah, you just saw it in play right there, and, look at the results. So, the ball's not sticking. Everybody loves playing with everybody. There's nobody's rolling their eyes, complaining, throwing their hands up, and it's just a great environment to be in, to witness a game too. So.
Talk to us about your point guard, the addition of your point guard, and what that means for the team, and how's that helping out the team overall?
Yeah, Ravion's great. He makes sure all the guys are in the right spots. He cares for the ball a lot. He treats it like gold, so he's not going to throw it away a lot. And that's something he takes pride in. I'm glad to be playing with him. It feels like a privilege too. So.
Well, great job, and thanks for your time. All right, and see you down the road.
Yep. Okay, we're here with Jake Cook, the junior here for the Bison, 6'10", I like to call him. Now, you didn't have as many block shots as I thought you would. Now, is that because you're extended out on that 2-3, or what do you think that you need to do to get more blocks on the defensive end?
We play a 3-2, so when it goes corner, I go out to the corner, and then usually when I take the high post when he comes in. So, if he drives, then I'm going to try and block it, but other than that,
Okay. Now, you didn't get those 5 blocks of the 5 dunks you promised us. What happened here tonight?
I know. I was looking for a couple of lobs that they're going to throw, but just trying to get the bucket first, 2 points.
You got the win. That's the most important.
What I noticed in that game was you guys were like a race car. You guys got the ball off the glass and was going. Talk to us a little bit about if that's something you're trying to look forward to doing in this season.
That's what we practice in practice. We run a transition where you get it and then push it corner all the way to that one corner, and then we reverse it back out and run a transition. So we try to get it up the court as fast as we can to get the bucket.
Talk to us a little bit about the addition of your point guard and what does that mean for your team, and how did it kind of prove through and show through tonight?
Yeah, Ray, he's a really good player. I think having him at the point guard helps a lot. I think he knows what to do when he's on a fast break. He knows numbers in his head. So if he's got 3 guys in front of him and it's just him, he knows how to back it out and then hold it so we can get down and then we can run a set. Just like he knows how to stop the ball when he needs to.
So what do you take from this victory tonight?
It was a good victory. We came out strong, played, just on to the next one Friday night at Troy.
Okay, thanks a lot for your time. All right, good luck. Okay, so what do you think about a victory tonight, coming in like this, coming right out the gate and enforcing your will on a team like Albany? What do you think that means for you guys?
I think it's a huge step towards, just winning more and more games. And, I'm kind of upset with how many points we let up, but I think, tomorrow in practice we'll definitely get after it.
All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
We're here with Sean Brown, Albany High Falcons coach. Coach, took a tough one tonight. What was your expectations coming in? You just played Academy as well last week. What was your expectations coming in tonight against a huge team that many are thinking that can possibly win it all in the Section 2?
Yeah, I mean, they're a tough team. The thing with us is we just got to pay attention to a scout.
Deal with the psyche of players coming off of 2 tough back-to-back losses, and you want to try to keep them motivated and engaged. How you deal with their psyche?
I mean, it's par for the course. At the end of the day, you got to stay positive. You got to keep teaching, and the kids got to believe. Again, a lot of kids have never been in this position playing at this high level on the varsity before. So they know that they have to get better, but you just have to emphasize it and keep getting the reps and letting them know that it's very early in the season. At the end of the season, if we're doing the same mistakes, creating the same turnovers, then we have a problem. But every day you have to get better.
Can we look forward to seeing that type of pressure? I see you guys put a lot of pressure full court. Is that kind of what you're looking forward to doing this year?
I mean, that's one of the staples. I believe in pressure. This group is just not there yet. Understanding rotations, understanding the amount of energy you have to exert, understanding the amount of communication that you have to have with 5 guys on the floor. They're just not there yet. But yeah, trust you can be rest assured that one of the things that we hold true harder to is putting some defensive pressure. And as you can tell, it rattles teams. But for us, we have to be able to sustain that for 32 minutes. Got to sustain.
Coach mentioned something that was triggering my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Harbor.
Yeah.
He played fabulous with the energy he had today. I'm not even talking about the stat. Just his energy, his body language was all positive, man. I mean, I haven't seen too many kids really play with that type of energy and positive body language anywhere. And, and being down so big, he wasn't moping, none of that stuff. He didn't start today. Is that something? Is he not a starter? Is that something you think about doing with him, or is that just what's going on?
For us, it's about matchups. Depending on who the team opponent is how we have to match up.
Okay.
And we want to try to exploit that. Today, 6'10" and 6'8". Tommy was better served coming off the bench. One of our younger kids who's at 6'5", he had to start. And that's major minutes for him. So that as we move along in the season, he understands what he needs to bring us. But Tommy, first year on the varsity level, he has a lot of energy. He believes. He wants to get better. And that's what you can ask for kids. Just keep playing, because it's gonna click.
Right.
And once we get 7-8 guys clicking on all same cylinders, understanding and believing, anything is possible.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate it.